How to create and edit pages on Shopify. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will show you step by step how to do so. In fact, I'm actually going to show you two different methods that are going to work for you and creating new pages and designing them to your liking. Now, one of them is one that I really prefer, but at the same time, it's not going to work well for those that want to create a lot of different pages. It's going to be for those who want to create, one or two really good pages. This way we can actually use the first method, which is the one that I prefer. So let's just go and jump into it and show you exactly how it works. And then we are going to also discuss the other one, which is going to be a little bit, less. It's going to be harder, to be honest, but at the same time, it works. So let's just start with the first one. We just want to go to online store. We want to go to themes, and then you just want to basically click on customize on the theme that you're currently using. Once it loads up, we basically just wanted to click on the top here where you will find home page or the page that you're currently in. Click on that, and then you basically just want to click on pages. Once you click on pages, you should be able to find default page and also contact page. If you're on the Dawn theme, if you're on a different theme, you could possibly find plenty more. But point being is you want to go to the pages section. And once you're on the pages section, you want to create a new template. So just click on create template. And now you would want to pretty much just name it the same name as the new page that you want to create. So let's just say we want to create a page called, I'm not sure, let's just say example page. Okay, that's not typing, so let's just try again. Okay, for some reason it's not typing for me, so let me just figure out why this is happening. Okay, that was weird. I had to restart the page. But anyways, now it's working. I'm just going to name it example page. So you'd want to give it the name of the same name of the page that you want to create and click on create template. Now pretty much is going to be the point where you design this page completely as you would want to have the other page looking like, or the new page looking like. So you're going to start with the templates here. The header and the footer and also the announcement bar is going to be general. So for the home page, catalog page, content, it's always going to be the same. But you want to go and work on the template and add the elements that you would want to add to your page. So first, I prefer to hide this because you can't really do much here with the colors and stuff. So I'm just going to hide this. I don't really need to showcase the name of the page right now. We can do it in a different fashion. I'm just going to remove this. So what we're going to do is just add a section. And then in this section, let's just go ahead and do, for example, I'm just going to add, let's say, two different sections. First one being a image banner. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. And then I'm just going to replace the image with one of the free images that Shopify has to offer. So just give me a second. Okay, now that I picked a proper image, we can feel free to start setting this up real quick. I'm not going to play around with this much. Maybe change this. Okay, and then I'm just going to change the text in it because even the text, you need to actually change it to match exactly. So basically just exactly adjust this page as if it is the actual page, even though it's a template for the time being, but just consider that it is the proper page. So let's just do something like this is test text for our new page. And then you can feel free to obviously adjust the rest of the text and buttons and stuff. Let's just set up one button here. The first one, I'm just going to delete the second one. Actually, just keep it to one. Do here Google, for example. And then I'm just going to do google.com. And this should lead them to google.com. Okay, great. Now that this is done, let's just add another section real quick. So we can just click on add section and let's just do image with text. It's very basic. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Select image. I'm just going to use this one at this point. And then obviously you can feel free to change the text very easily, like so. So another dummy text. Okay, so basically why I'm doing this is that I really need you to see that all of these changes are going to exactly apply to the page when we actually apply this. So this is the first step. Design this however you like. And once you're done with the designing aspect, we're not done yet because this is not applied to anything just yet. This is only a template. This is only a skeleton, you could say. So we want to just click on save and simply exit out of here. And go back to your Shopify store, go to online store, and this time go to pages instead of themes. Once you go to pages, you simply just want to click on add page from the top right. And then you would want to just go ahead and give it a name real quick. So this is going to be the example page that we just created the template for. You can feel free to make it visible because the design aspect is already ready to go and be seen for people. And then we can just go to template here, and this is the most important part. We want to click on template and make sure we select the template that we just created, which is example page for this instance. And don't even add anything here. Click on save and we are pretty much good to go. The only thing that I'm going to do here is just go to navigation, just so it is actually accessible to people. I'm just going to go to navigation if it allows me to. So navigation, I'm just going to go to the main menu and add it to the main menu. So add menu item, example, page 1. And then the link is going to be to pages and then example page. Click on that, click on save, and we're good to go. So let's just go and preview it real quick. Go to your online store. Go to the menu, click on example page 1, and you're going to find exactly the same design that we just added on this page. So this is pretty much the best way possible to design your page as much as you like, while having, you know, the sections that you have on your theme without having to lose them. Because the other method is going to be a lot harder. It's more like for blog posts rather than actual pages like this. This is my view on it, and I always use this method, but other people use the other method. So let's just go and talk about it real quick and try to just discuss how it works. Try to cover the basics for it at least. So if you want to go for the second method and you don't really want to have to go through the templates each single time, creating new templates and so on, then in that case, you basically just want to go to your online store, go to pages directly instead of going to the themes section, and right away just click on add page from the top right. And here you can just keep it as hidden because we're going to be doing a lot of changing. So you just want to keep it as hidden for the time being until you're happy with how it looks like, and then you can actually go ahead and make it visible. Give it a title. So this is going to be test page. The other one was example page. And then we want to actually start adding content within this little box. Now this box, we can add text, we can add images, we can add videos, we can add embed codes and tables as well. And there's a lot more stuff to it. So we can start by giving a heading here. So we can just click on the formatting options, the paragraph one, and make it, let's say, heading 2. And say, for example, test page 2. And then we can just hit enter. And then we can just switch this back to paragraph, which is going to be the top option. And now we can just simply, just highlight this to heading 2. There you go. And now we can just go to paragraph and add some dummy text, which I'm going to add a lot of dummy text here. And now that you have this dummy text, you can do a few things with the actual text. First, you can actually go ahead and highlight a specific part of it. That specific part, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can underline it, and you can also color it to a different color if you want to, or even highlight it with a background. That's all a part of the formatting options. Another thing that you can do, if you highlight a bit of text, for example, this word here, we can actually go ahead and insert a link to it. So this way people can actually click on it and be redirected to a specific page. So just highlight it, click on insert link, and you can just add a link to, and let's just do google.com again. And we want this to open in a new window. Usually you would want to do this if you're opening up a different URL entirely. Just make sure it's on a new window so they can easily go back to your store. And then from here, I'm just going to leave this empty, but obviously you'd want to put this in because this is going to increase your SEO score and also have more accessibility. So for like, I'm not sure what it was called, readers or something like that. So for people who need these things. So make sure you add a link title anyways, even for images as well. Click on insert link, and now people can actually click on that. Now that we did this, we can actually go ahead and hit enter one more time, and we can even start doing things like, if you click on this three dots here, you can actually do bullet points. So you can actually do 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, and so on. And you can even just double enter to exit out of it, and you can even do numbered lists if you want to change the different alignment, and if you don't want them to be bold, just remove that. It's very simple. Now other stuff as well that we can do is add an image. Doing so is very simple. You just want to click on insert image right over here, and you would want to add this image or just upload your own. Click on done, and this should actually add the image in here. Just going to take a little bit of time. And if you don't do anything with it, it's going to look a little bit off. So let's just save this and view what we have for the time being. So let's just click on preview. So as you can see, for the time being, we have it looking like this. And this right here is because I did add this to the default template, but you shouldn't really have it because it's my fault. If you don't really want this to be here, you just go to the default page and remove all the different sections that are existing. But to go back, we can actually click on the image itself, and we can do a few things. First, we can resize it like so. And second, we can actually go ahead and change the alignment for it. For example, if you want it to be on the center, you can just click on the image and make it centralized like so. And we can just go ahead and click right next to it like so and hit enter to start adding more content like text and so on. But you also have the ability to, and I think my Shopify glitched, so what I'm going to do is just Control A, copy the entire thing, because I'm going to have to reload, unfortunately. For some reason, this has been happening quite a lot. Okay, it's still the same. No, it's not. Let's just do that. Okay, so another thing that you can do is, if you're on a new space here, you can just click on the three dots here, and you can add a table. So just click on insert table, click on insert table one more time, and now you're going to have a table with one column and one row, which is not going to do much. So click on the three dots again and go to insert table one more time, and now you can feel free to insert row above, below, column before or after if you want to. So I'm just going to do before, and now it is pretty much, two different sections, as you can see. And now what you can do is something that is pretty cool, that you can add an image on the left and text on the right. So just click on the left column, click on add or insert image, go ahead and insert the actual image, click on done, and it's going to automatically be there for you. And if you click on the other side of the column, so column number 2, let's just scroll down, you can add your text, and obviously you can just feel free to resize that to match the entire thing. So you can just go ahead and make it, for example, heading 2 size, and we can even make it bold, and let's just centralize it as well. So now that we have this, we can also change the alignment for this if you want. Let's just make it centralized. And what else can we do? We can also embed stuff very easily. So for example, if we just go to the end of this and hit enter one more time and go to a new empty space, we can embed a YouTube video, for example. So let me just go ahead and pull up a video from YouTube, and I'm just going to use that as an example. So what we're going to do, just go ahead and I'm just going to use this video from the dummy channel that I have. And in this case, you just want to click on share and then you just want to click on embed. You don't want to copy it, you want to click on embed. And just go ahead and copy the actual code. Once it's copied, you can just go back to Shopify. And you can't really insert that as plain text like so. It's not going to work. It's just going to be shown as normal text. So just make sure you delete that, and you basically just want to go to the show HTML section on the top corner of the toolbar. If you click on that, you're going to find the HTML code for all of the elements that we already did add. And you basically just want to go ahead and find where you want to place it. So for me, I'm just going to place it at the bottom. So I'm just going to go to the bottom line, click at the end, and hit enter to create a new line, and basically just paste this in. And now I can just simply just click on save and go back to the normal editor. So just click on show editor, and now we can actually go ahead and view this. As you can see, it is going to be available here for us, and if you click on it, it's going to play, so you can't really do much here. And now we simply just click on save, which is saved here for us. And we can feel free to preview one more time. And now we can actually see the different things that we added. So the image is now centralized. The table is visible here for us with the image and the text on the right side. And this is also right here, the video, and also the final one, which is a part of the template. If you want to, for example, change the background color and stuff, you would want to change the actual template itself, meaning the default page, because here we can see template is default page. So we can just go to online store, go to themes, click on customize, and then just go to home page, click on pages, click on default page. And in here, this is pretty much the element that I just talked to you about. You can simply remove that. And if you remove that from here, it's pretty much gone. You can't really see it anymore. It's going to be pretty much not visible. And then you can just feel free to actually, add stuff or add a background. All of these things are available to you here if you want to do that from here. And if you change anything from the default page, it's going to change for all the different pages that you add to the default page. Hopefully that made sense. So if we just click on save here and click on exit, now this page should be ready to go. Now we can just go to test page one more time and make sure it is now visible. Click on save and click on view, and the element that was there at the end should actually be gone now and not visible. Now actually that I think about it, everything is not visible. So let's just go ahead and try to fix that real quick and see the issue. Okay, it was my simple mistake. I, for some reason, went to the page and made it hidden for some reason. Just make sure it is not hidden. It's actually shown, and now pretty much everything is going to be in place. So yeah, this is pretty much for this video. This is 2 different ways to create pages and edit them in Shopify. So hopefully you found this video to be informative and helpful, and thanks for watching.